Good morning, folks. Welcome back. Today, I think we're going to do a bridge for a small highway type road over a dry gorge somewhere in India, which is kind of specific, but let's start in on it and see what we get. I'm going to delete that. And let's start with our environment. Circle. Yeah. S50. Rotation scale. Fill it. And convert it. Quad remesh. So then we can edit. Remesh it. Okay. There we go. So we have our remesh geometry. Great. And 3. We want to create ourselves a gorge. And we're going to do that with a Bezier curve. And cool. Draw. And let's just draw something that kind of comes overall down like that. That'll be fine. We don't need to make it more accurate or anything. Great. Going right across the center. So this object, add our modifier, terrain, draw terrain. I need to upgrade it to 2.0. Reminds me, but not today, or at least not in stream. Curve, Bezier curve. Cool. It's pretty good. Let's top plateau. So in this case, it's going to be a bottom plateau. Flatten out our ground a little bit. Now let's smooth it just a little bit. Width, I think I'm okay with. We could come in here, come back to this object, tab, and just grab a couple of them. Like this one. And scale it out a little bit. And this one, maybe scale it in a little bit. And we take, let's just move it. And kind of stretch it like that. Let's say something like that does a little bit of something, something. There we go. That's kind of neat. Our road can go across there. Seems good. Just pulled it out a little bit, make it a little less even. Okay. Here, let's apply all. So that gives us, looks pretty good. Now that we have that in place, now let's put our bridge into place. Curve, line, or path. And it's going to be, sure, scale. Now, during the winter sale at Blender Market that is going on right now, I picked up this, which is a truss bridge generator, which is going to make our life a little bit easier. So let's just grab it. Come back here, paste. We might need to make our terrain bigger, at least a little bit. Because that is an accurate scale for what a bridge should look like. Yeah, well, that's easy enough. And grab those two, right? Yep. And Shift S1 and scale till we get to like that. And honestly, we could just use their bridge, but you know, hey. I'm kind of okay with that. But let's just make our own just cause. So take this whole collection and G and get it out of the way. Okay, then we grab this and link modifiers, copy modifiers. Whew. Control A, all transforms. No, too big. Let's just remake it. And tab, Alt S. To radius of 1. That brings everything back. Still too many. Let's see, what's it doing? Scale. Apply scale. No, let's just redo it. Shift A, curve, line. Yeah, that's a weird. Yeah. Distance. Yeah, okay, distance is good. Length, 25. More. Let's see if that'll work. Great, that to this. Link, copy modifiers. That's better. Let's turn it off in edit mode, edit. And 7. GX more to right there, and GX to right there. Come back. Cool. Bridge. Okay. Let me take a look and see what we've got. But this is our height of our, yeah. So we can bring that down to there. I don't really want to see any of the base. Cool. We'll bring the whole thing up just a little bit though. So we do see some of our bridge. Like that. Cool. That works for me. Now, right now we're set to 2 lanes. Went to 1 lane. We'll even do 1 lane, or is it only going to do 2? Let's see, 2. Oh, Oh, I got it. 1, 3.5. Yes. So it builds the lanes out across. So that would be a single lane bridge going across if we wanted it. 2 and 7 again. Okay, we'll go the 2-lane road. That seems all right to me. Let's just take a look at it and see. I like picking up these new modifiers and just playing with them. This was like $350, I think, with the sale, so it's cheaper than buying a model of a truss bridge. So I think you might as well get it and have the ability to do what you want with it. Updating images. Come on. Let's save to. Up. new 240226-1 live stream bridge. It's looking pretty good. Okay. I want to apply our terrain, do some more to our terrain too. Now that we have this, tab, I want our road. It's not really straight, is it? Well, that's fine. Here to here. I'm gonna grab this, 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 and vertex group detail. On the other side, I'm going to go here, here, and assign. I know they're not even, but that's fine. Now let's just get rid of this one now. We don't need it anymore. This thing, add a modifier, terrain, trainer base. I don't think I adjusted the scale on it yet. Let's see if I did. Nope, I didn't. There we go. Now we kind of have a beautiful little bridge section. Oh, we need to do there too. Come on. Let's turn it off so we can see what the heck we're doing. Just solo it. Okay, come on. Let's see. Let's do all those and assign them to detail. That should work. No, we still got some more. Okay, we gotta do more. Out to here, wherever there is. Solo. Okay. 7. C. Select all those big faces. There we go. And assign. Let's see. Did I get it? Morning, Brian. Good to see you, man. That I feel like will be better. Yes, that is better. Bridge goes across. And we need a road. If we're going to care, we might as well. Let's see if we can do a road 2 on top. Urbaniac. Asphalt. Highway. Straight. Append. Where'd it go? Oh, city assets. There they are. Let's take it out of collection. City assets. GX. It's looking all right. Array count 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna go -1. Five, sure. Bring it up to here. Actually, we want that a little wider. Or we want to get rid of those other things on it. Yeah, those need to be -1 too, don't they? -1. There we go. Let's see what that looks like. It's kind of one lane. Sorry, width, but cool. That's better. I can just do that. Okay. Multiple ways to skin cats around here. Take that up. Cool. Now let's just Q, add a modifier, solidify, down like that. See what that looks like. It's not going to be exactly correct, but you know, hey, I think for the purposes of what we need, that would be excellent. Cool. Let's duplicate it. Select the whole thing. Alt-D, GX, across over to here. Yeah, back. There. Cool. So I think we have road going across the whole thing now, don't we? Yeah, we do. Okay, let's bring our light up a little bit. It's hard to see right now. There we go. That's cool. That's working for me. Let's see if we can change our material. I'm just gonna see if we can find. Let's see. Pavement material. Can we do that? No. Road material X. That's kind of right, but actually, I think I'll just leave it dark. Be a slightly different color than the bridge. We can even adjust it. Let's edit it. That might be easier. Shading. In general, I like this terrain, or this color rather, but I just want to take it to that's going to there. City assets, panel A. Asphalt path. Let's see if we can just do it here. Hue saturation and value, bring it up to like 2, 5. Not change the saturation 1. 10. It's not really doing much. 1. Let's see what this asphalt looks like. Or this asphalt looks like. Oh, I see. Huh. Let's come into here. Let's just get rid of this. Go look at some more. Tab. All the way into pavement color. Can I change that? There you go. That's a better way to do it. Actually, can we just grab that? Oh, way dark, but bring it up. Okay. Yeah, that's good enough. That'll work for me. And this sucker, Shift D, tab, yeah, fine. L, G, Y. And just bring it into there. And L, G, Y. There it is on that side. That's better. And we'll just do the same thing on this side here too. Come on. And we've got everything on that one yet. GY. Into there. Cool. Probably no one's going to care, but now we have it. I mean, I look at it from the above, but you know, why not? I got the time. Okay. Like that. That works for me. Good deal. Now, in order to do what I want, we're going to need to try to solidify this bridge. I think it works. Let's see, Z6. Object, convert to mesh. Can you just go with the default otherwise? I think so. No, did not work. Okay. It's this one? Yes. Is there a way to realize it all without editing it? We're going to need to edit it, I think. Do we want to have a footpath? So British. Footpath. No, it does not have a footpath. So we just get rid of it entirely. Yeah. So we get rid of the signs. I feel like there should be, but I don't see it. Oh, that's fine. I like it better without a sidewalk, though. We're going to need to come into geometry nodes, take a look what he's doing. It's all going to come down to here. And we are going to do a realize instances, put it there. Cool. That should be all we need to convert to mesh. Right? Yes. Let's see. Now it's huge. It's huge. 15 million polys. It's a big bridge, isn't it? It looks right, though. What's our bridge looking like? I'm just going to move this to new collection, bridge. Solo it. I'm just scared how many polys it is. It's big. It's huge. It looks great, but it is huge. Decimate. Let's see what it gives us. I really don't want to leave it at 15 million polys if I can avoid it. I'm going to try planar. Because it's... see what that gives us. Should give us something. Once we wait for a minute anyway. And as usual, forgot to hit save before I did this. It's thinking. There we go. That helps a lot. Gets down to 10. Still a lot. But let's apply. I'm not too worried about it. It's a nice looking bridge though. Okay, great. Now I need this thing kinda. How do I want to deal with it? I want to build some corruption underneath it, but I feel like this is going to be a little too high poly for what we wanted to run it on. So maybe let's just make some stand-in geometry. Shift A, mesh plane. Yeah, scale to there. To there. Hey Michael, good to see you, man. As you know, it is the morning for me as well. Okay. Take it to there. Cool, that seems like a good amount. Yeah, let's do that. And I really want this thing though, don't I? It's going to be so painful, isn't it? Let's see. How bad is it going to be to edit this thing? Let us look and see. Blender really doesn't like editing 10 million poly objects. That's not too bad. Not yet. L. Yes, good. This isn't too bad. Hey, Mayor. Let's see. Shift D, duplicate. P. Come on. P selection. That's all I want. Just this. Just this. Come on. Cool. Object mode. Okay. Did it work? Join those two. M, new collection. Corruption. So you can turn off the bridge. Yes, we still have that. And just to make sure, turn off corruption. Yes, we still have that. Me, I'm from Vancouver, BC, and I'm doing all right. Reasonably so, anyway. All right. So you got this bad boy here. This is what we needed. Now tab 2. Let's just Control R, add an edge loop right there. 3, Shift D, P section tab. Now we have our source. Okay. And now Shift A. I'm going to make sure I'm in corruption. Yes. Shift A, empty. Sphere. Sure. And that's going to be our target. Which, fuck it, we'll call target today. We'll even be renaming things today. And this plane is going to be our collision. Okay. Source. Add modifier. Tangent creation. Doesn't have vertex groups yet. W, I'm just going to subdivide, give it a few more vertices. I don't know that you need to, but yeah. And assign group. Come back out of it. Vertex group. Empty is going to be target. Collision is going to be collision. And we want to grow on surface. And if we start growing, and we'll set our density to 1 just to make our lives easier. 10. Do we get anything? No. Density 10. Now we do. Okay. Not that many vertices, so we need to increase it. And iterations, it grows across, and it gets right to there, and it's looking cool. But what happens if we take target and move it GX 500? Now it goes all the way across to far side. Now let's just select objects and just solo those. Okay. I'm back to source. So it makes it almost parallel effectively. Ah, he's running through that, isn't he? Oh, it's because he's on top, isn't it? Source and target. Let's grab those. GZ down slightly. No. still... I want those to be unified. This tab, E. Yeah, it's going on top, isn't it? Oh, V, face orientation. No, we're right. No, we're wrong there. Undo, undo. Let's just try this. N, or Shift N. Recalculate normals on the inside. I know that makes a difference, but okay. It's not coming inside that thing. Source, which is fine, I guess. Density 20, so I can see a few more. Variations 50. You know what? Take my source and Control 2. Doesn't really change much, does it? Density. Just want a few more. That looks better. Still wanted to hit that thing though. It's not really intersecting the way I wanted it. Collision, yeah. Grow on surface, yeah. But you're not colliding. You bastard. Let's see if we can make that work better. Tab, E, no. Shift D, E, A, Shift N, recalculate normals, tab, Alt V, face orientation. Okay, now it's good. Still not running through. Oh, because it doesn't touch. That's why. Does help if it touches, Seth. Okay. E. Up. Now let's see if that help. Yeah. Now it's starting to. Okay. We're just trying to get this thing to... I'm going to move this target out of this collection. New collection, target, just so it doesn't keep jumping to it every time. No, still not giving me exactly what I want. But it's kind of okay. I don't know that I care super much. I could. Let's try this. Tab 3, Shift D, P selection tab. Take those, join them to source. Now, other way. Tab. And assign to group. Okay, now it will grow up those things at least a little bit. And if we keep our iterations going, that's kind of neat. Density of 100. Third one doesn't get one. Come on. I wish I had a... Probably need to add a bit of that seed option in here. But that's not bad. It's kind of working how I want. Let's just go with it. That's fine. Let's make it a little thicker. Radius of 0.1. Ooh, that's bizarre. kind of all right with that. Hide collision. Turn all this stuff back on. Yeah, that'll be okay. That's interesting looking. We may have to add one to that third rail, but we don't have to. I'm digging that. And it only goes that far, and then it kind of wonks up there at the other end, which is fine. And if we trim the end, that cuts that down too. That's what I wasn't sure about. So that's as far as we need to get those to touch up to there. Okay, fine. Save. I'm liking it anyway. I'm actually going to decrease our density down to 50. Okay. And then increase our, at twinning, number of duplicates, 2, 3. Increase the offsetting just a little bit. Nah. I wonder if this needs to be collision, Control A, apply rotation scale. I wonder why it's jumping out like that. Don't really like that though. Let's just take our 0.1 again. You know what? Much as I wanted to go over this thing, it's kind of not working for me this way. Let's edit. I'm just going to get rid of these 3. X vertices. And instead, let's edit collision. Which am I in? Collision. Yeah, let's edit this. Tab. And I'm going to say this face, this face, this face. Shift D, P, selection, tab. And that's that. To source and join. Oh, gotta see it. Join, solo, tab. A, assign. And I just want to make sure this is set to, no, it's good. Let's see if that does it. That does give us more there. A lot more there. Probably too much more there. Let's see if that's better. I wish I knew why it was spread out like that, but let's just take those and remove. See if that's better. Get any? I'm not worrying about it too much. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Let's apply it. What's our width, just so we know? Radius is 0.05. Okay, cool. And object, convert to mesh. Okay, so we have that now. Now I want to edit this thing so I get the sides. And we've learned how to do that already before. Weight paint. We're going to grab tissue, weight formula, NZ. And that gives us the top. Now, if we do another weight formula, NZ, actually we can do this one times NZ times 1 minus NZ. Right? No. Is that correct? Oh, it might not have enough resolution. That's it, the undo. Undo history before convert to. We want to add a little bit more resolution to this sucker. Let's see if that's more circular now. That should be better. Now, convert to mesh. Now weight paint. Weight formula. It gives us the sides, mostly, times 2. Is it both sides or just one side? That gives us one side. I need to figure out how to get both sides. I just don't want the tops, basically, top and bottom. I don't want 1 or 0. But I'm allowing for, I want -1, too. Yeah, whatever. That's fine. This should be good for what we need. It's times 4. Okay, that'll get us close. I don't care. And we're just going to call it group. Object mode. Add a modifier. Differential growth. Okay, project size 0.02 to start with. And 25. Growth multiplier Z of 0.1. I don't really want to go up. I want to go out. Save it. Now let's see what we got. It spreads outward. Cool. Actually, I only want to go in the X direction. So let's say Y of 0.1 as well. Let's see what that does. This is 0.01. It doesn't seem to make much of a difference, does it? 5, just to really punch it, make sure it's going the right direction. No, okay, so that's going the wrong way. This one, for whatever reason, 0.11. I think I'm on my wrong. Yeah, I want Y, I don't want X. There we go. That's what we want. With a scale of 3. I'm turned from my normal axes and it's messed with me. I always think of this way as X, and that's why I was messed up. Yes. We're going to scale of 5 and a curvature multiply of 10. Let's see what we get. The end. Get this shit running across and out. Kind of like that. I think I'm going to shrink it down. 5, just a little bit more. Yes. Okay. To the end. And we're going to say that that's good for what we want right now. And let's apply all and rewind. And now come back into this one and a new vertex group, weight paint. I only want the bottom. And this time it's easy because that's 1 minus NZ, right? Yes, that gives us the bottom. Which is what we wanted. Cool. Group. Because we're going to do it again. Come back here, add a modifier, geometry nodes, differential growth. Same group, great. Voxel size 0.015 again. Scale of 5 again. This time we're going to have a growth direction add of -1 and 0.1 and 0.1. Let's see what we get. Yes. Cool. End of 50. I don't want to get too big, but it doesn't seem like it's doing too bad right now. I want to go further. So let's try 3 and a scale of 8. I don't think I want to be quite that thin, so let's take these down. Growth multiplier of 0.5 and multiplier of 3. Save. Play. So it does go out some. And we actually want y maybe to go out a little bit more. So let's say y of 0.8. X modifier of 0.3. Just tweak it around a little bit, see what we get. Play. Let me get these cool stalactites, I guess. Right. Maybe I want to let them go full 1. Already going to be leaning that way. Let's see. Play. So they can go out. They just are tending to go more down than out. Kind of looks neat. Let's see, is that far down enough now? That's too far on this axis. This one we don't want to go out. So I want to keep it kind of tighter in. I don't want to make a wall. Yes. That is what we wanted. Great. We're going to do that again, and we're going to apply this. And then we're going to do it again, I think. Weight paint. And this time, we want a formula, and we want gradient, vertical gradient, RZ. I'm going to invert it. So 1 minus RZ, I think. Yep. Stylus. 1 minus RZ. Cool. So that's going to get mostly the ones at the bottom. And we're going to set that to group again. And we're going to use our same modifier again. Differential growth. 0.01. We're going to make it smaller this time. And it's going to be 25. We don't want it to be super big. And we might just let it go. See, so it's kind of every direction this time. Let's see. Again, I don't really like it going so much on the x-axis. So, okay, let's say our x-axis to 0.1. I'm liking it. I think we need to increase our scale. But it's doing what I wanted. Scale of 5. Save again. All this to get some weird look out of it, but I just want to try it. Let's see, where are we at the end? Getting there. Still don't feel like I got where I want to be, though. Control by 10. Let's try that. And I don't really want to grow in a direction too much anymore, but maybe slightly. Oh, down. That feels better. I think I want to go a bit longer, though. It's not, again, we're not still super huge yet. End of 50. Let's let it go. And yes, you could. This actually is probably a fairly accurate way to do stalagmites and stalactites too, like real ones. If you wanted to just play the settings, because they do drip and grow down like this, so that's better. Yes. 50. You know what? I kind of like it. I think we can go with that. I'm just going to try. I just feel like it's stretching. Let's see. Tab. Is it? It is stretching slightly, and that's why we're getting those weirdness. Okay, let's take this then. What are we at? 690. And quad remesh. Remesh it to 600,000. Let's save first, just in case. And remesh it. See if it bombs out on us. Hopefully not. Every once in a while, quad remesh kind of freaks out on these bigger ones, though. It seems like it's going. This one does work in the background, right? Is it scaled correctly? Come on. Yeah, I'm going to escape it. Kill it. Let's see. Item. It's not scaled correctly. Rotation scale. Now we should be able to do it again. Let's do it one more time. And yes. Weight paint. Tissue. Formula. Cool. Good deal. We can use that. Object mode. Let's just call it group again. Add modifier, differential growth. Rewind. Okay, we're not going to go to 50 though. We're going to go to like 25. Voxel size 0.01. This should be better. Well, that's taken a while. Come on. Perhaps now that I've fixed the scaling, it's getting a little bit weird. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, it would. Right. Well, we did save. We'll let it go for a second. But I think I know what it's doing. Yeah. Pretty sure. Let's kill it. Now when it's remeshing, it's doing it at the correct scale, so it's 40 times bigger than it was before. And we don't want that. Let's just refill from here. Open. Don't save. Yeah. That might be a bit of a problem. Just slightly. Come on. Still huge. There we go. Okay. Now we did fix the scale. No, fix the scale. Rotation scale. Yeah. Yeah, that would be the problem. Weight paint. Let's try this again. Hey, Patrick. Good to see you, man. Tissue. Weight formula. 1 minus RZ. Good. And like that. Group. Save. Rewind. And add a modifier. Differential growth. End of 5. Let's just see. Play. Even this is going to be big, I think. Just want to get a feel that don't go stretch since I had it wrong. That's better. That is better. 5 is not enough. And we want a scale of 5 here. But it's not taking forever. And it's 3 million. Okay. And 10. We can live. And play. It is actually advancing in frames, so 1 every 10 seconds, but you know, it's advancing. And that is better. Cool. We can go with that. We will go with that. Apply all. Well, let's decimate it. Because we haven't had locked blunder up enough yet today. 3. It's not too bad. I love procedural modeling, even if it does stress at your computer a little bit. There's just something fun about growing stuff. Come on. There we go. Yeah, that's worth doing. Let's do it. Apply. And we got to wait another minute. Anything else we can do in the meantime? Got our characters. We could pull one of them in, I suppose. Finally got someone wearing a sari yesterday. It was kind of a nightmare. I'm going to try to avoid doing that again. I'm going to use this guy, but we're going to wait a second still. There we go. Cool. Yes, all that for that. But we have it now. And I think it's going to look good. Let's get rid of that. You don't need that anymore. And collision. We can even get rid of that now. Yeah. And target, we can just get rid of the whole thing. Because it's all solid geometry now. kind of think we're going to need to do at least one or two more quick ones on our own, but we can use the other less grow method for that. Let's do it. Shift A, curve, Bezier, tab X, vertices, come there, and we are going to draw on surface. And we're going to come along here and draw like that, and draw curve error of 0.02, which will bring it much closer in. Don't really want this one going across there, but the benefit, the beauty of curves, we can just X vertices and X vertices. All right, it'll jump out a little bit, but that's fine. Great. And then here, geometry, fill our caps. 0.1. Go a little more, even go like that. Point there. Cool. Object, convert to mesh. And I think we're just going to do the one side, so that'll be fine. Tab A, vertex group, assign, tab, back out. We know, right? We've already done it like 6 times today. Geometry nodes, differential growth. Scale of 5. This one we're just going to let it grow in all directions, I think. And let's save and rewind and go. I think we want to go a bit more than 10. Let's go to 50. So I feel like it's a little too small given the other one right now. 0.1, 25. Let's see. That's better. Yeah, it looks okay. I feel like that's not too off the other one. We can live. Cool. Apply all. Is it worth decimating? No, it's not even worth decimating. I'm just going to leave it alone. And join it together. Just make it all one. There we go. Alrighty. So now we just start giving it some material. That. I'm just going to take this out of the way. As is my wont. Let's see. Come on, update them images. I do like making bridges. I can't argue with that too. There we go. Cool. That's pretty gnarly looking. I like that. Did we apply this? No, we never applied it. Interesting. Okay. Let's go ahead and apply it. Okay. Great. This and this. We're going to use city assets, actually. That's fine. Okay. We got a lot more terrain than we need to see this thing, but we'll keep it. It's me overbuilding everything. Biome scatter. Open the beams. Reload your biome library. Come on. Okay, and we're going to select part of me wants to just do some more junk. I just kind of like those. Let's do it. Let's do 21 or 24. $9 million count total. Estimated 20 million count total. So that's a lot more. I just like this one though. Come on. Try this one. We're gonna go for it. I'm just gonna think. We're definitely gonna have to dial it back, but we can do that. Fortunately, we mostly care about what's in the canyon. So I think we can kind of pull things out of that and just use altitude to help filter down our results to not insane levels, which is where we're going to be to start with. $20 million. Insane levels. Go away. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is group culling mask, upward obstruction of city assets. Pavement. No garbage under the road. The next thing we're going to look at is trash bags. What's our distribution right now? 6 per meter. I'm going to take it down to just like 0.1 and turn it on. Trash bags. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is abiotic. Slope them. And it's not an absolute slope. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is abiotic elevation. And we're going to set it to, we can go with percentages, that's fine. Cool, and we can go back up to like 6 again. Which is what it was, right? Yeah. So we got trash bags all down there underneath it like that. Okay, cool. Dead grass. That's just a lot. We're just going to let it go, and we're not going to show it yet. Dead leaves, also a lot. We're just not going to show it. Random trash. We're going to set it to slope, not absolute, and elevation, and turn it on. Great. Maybe we'll increase our slope just a little bit on this one. From 15 to like 25. Yeah. Turn off trash heap. Elevation. Slope. Turn it on. Cool. So that's not bad. I think I can live with that. I think dead leaves. I'm going to also turn on an elevation one and a slope one. Why not? It makes sense to have it on to it, but we'll set our maximum to 45. And grass, we're going to allow of full height, but we won't mess with elevation, but slope. And also like 45. So nothing terribly steep on the grass. Now we've saved. Now, part of me wants to turn grass on. It's going to just slow everything down, though, for a minute. But I just want to see what it's going to look like. 80. Let's take it down to just 8, just to see for right now. Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. 80 again. Now let's do the same for dead leaves. 240. Let's take it down to 15. Turn it on. It's still going to be everywhere. Yeah. I'm not even sure we would have dead leaves. Let's just get rid of them. I don't think we want that. Instead, we're going to go with another one. Because, you know, it's me. Open biomes. And we want a dry. I'm going to do this one. Dry biome 7. And again, we're going to have to tweak it. Which we can do. Warnings. Yeah, no shit. You don't say. All right. So it's going to have the same vibe here. We need to set the entire thing upward obstruction for city assets pavement. Okay. Trees. We want an elevation, and we want a minimum elevation of 80 and a maximum of 100. And save. Now let's turn them on. See if 80 is right. 80 seems pretty close to right. And I don't want them under my bridge either. So I'm just going to move to city assets pavement. No, because that'll move everything underneath it. Right. Okay. Trees. We just need them to. Where am I? Not abiotic. Proximity. Repel from the bridge. Yeah, and we're going to go with repel minimum of 5 meters from the bridge. That should help. Yep. Okay, so 5 meters from the bridge to the trees, and that works well. Shrub. We also want repel from the bridge. We also want elevation maximum of 100, minimum of, let's try 70. And on. Okay. Good deal. That seems right. And if that's right, then we want to do the same for shrub 2. Elevation, minimal 70, maximum of 100, with a slope absolute, and avoid the bridge. Great. Grass. I don't even necessarily mind them going. It's just going to take it a long time to think. Rocks. We want it set. A slope. I'm going to do a slope on all of them. Maximum of 40, not absolute. Grass 1. Slope. Maximum of 35, just to keep it smaller. Grass 2, slope, maximum of 35, sure. Shrub we did, grass, slope, 38. And sadly, I cannot turn all of these on yet because that will definitely cause it to freak out. But for laying out what we need to turn on trash bags because that's a big one. So we can see where to put other stuff. I'm going to turn on trees because that's also a big one. Cool. Save. And I think I am going to put a person here just for scale purposes, although honestly having the trash bags helps. Let's grab our girl that we just made. There she is, yep. And put her there. Kill geoscatter. Where is she? There she is. G. We're back more towards that. There. Is that where we wanted her, or is that too far away from where we had it? Yeah, we didn't have a camera set anyway. We should set a camera. That's pretty far away from where we wanted her, just down here. Okay, photographer. That lens, anamorphic, resolution, wide. Yeah, we definitely want her more close to there. G. Cool. Now let's just edit this. O on. Right, yeah. 3 SZ. SZ0. She's still tiny. This is a big bridge. Maybe I wanted her, 35. That's a big bridge. Actually, much bigger than I kind of expected it to be. I should have thought of that more. Well, it's fine. How big is this bridge anyway? That's like 80 meters, that's right. Okay, that's fine. Everything's fine. Turn back on geoscatter. Cool. I can live with that. I think that's cool. She's tiny, but we'll leave her tiny to start with and we'll zoom into her. I like it. Give her a sky. Continue to overuse 68. Yeah. Why is it going to zip at the end? Whatever. JPEG. Let's go 1220. 1220. I'm not even going to look. 1220. Turn it on. Oh yeah, that's fun looking. I think I can live with that. Where's our sun coming from? Kind of that way, but it's hard to tell, so we can kind of make it go wherever we want to. I think we want a sun here. Let's kill. Come on. Geoscatter. Okay. And light. Sun. Let's see. Do we want to go? If we go this way, we'll get some fun shadows. That'd be kind of cool. If we set our light power just so we can see it to 5. Great. Local RY. Fun. Gives us all kinds of neat shadows. I don't actually think we need to put in a gobo today because we're getting lots of cool lines from the bridge, which is helping us. And I think we're going to leave fog out of this one. Crazy though it sounds. Compositing. I need to come here and fix this. To 0.75. 1.1. layout. I'm going to turn depth pass down. Or up, I suppose, but turn the intensity down by moving this back to 250. Cool. And I think that should be good. I don't. How big is this thing? 275. Well, just because it is so big, let's set our camera clip end to 300. I don't think we're passing on this side, but there we go. There we go. Digging on that. It's crazy bigger than it needs to be, but that's okay. We can handle it. Geoscatter on. Fun. I think that's going to be good. I doesn't turn on the other geoscatter elements yet. I think that would freak it out. But I think that's going to be fun. All right. I guess I will call it there, folks. Let's just see. Come on, save. I think we still need to give it a, forgot to do, focus on her. Yeah. And turn on our compositor and over here, let's turn it to space contrast. Yeah, that's better. Cool. And while we're here, we can change this to 16 and our max samples back down to 512. Still got to update that default file at one point. Anyway, I think this is going to be it for today, folks. Thanks for hanging out with me. We did a lot of like weird playing around with the corruption hanging down from the bridge. We're going to do some more cool stuff with it tomorrow. I've got a neat idea. I just didn't quite get everything I needed together, but I think I know what we're doing tomorrow, and I think it's going to be cool. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me. And I will see you again tomorrow. Take care, folks. Bye.